A second, I think, persuasive argument for the existence of God from nature is the causal argument. We see that nature is held together by a principle called causality, because everything in nature changes. It's in time. And causality is the means by which the past touches the present. Your parents aren't just other beings, they're your parents. And you're not just the parent of your children, you're the cause of your children. So causality holds everything together. The wind blows on the trees and the leaves fall down, and you rake them up and you burn them and they turn to ashes and the atmosphere is polluted. That's a whole chain of causes. So causality, cause and effect, is the fundamental way that everything in nature and in human life is held together. Well, we see that effects depend on causes. Nothing happens without a cause. Nothing. Nobody believes that things simply happen without a cause. That two-word bumper sticker that you sometimes see that summarizes the pessimist philosophy of history, that starts with the S word. It says, "It happens." Nobody believes that. It doesn't just happen. You know that whenever you go to the bathroom. You do it. If a large purple rabbit were suddenly to appear on this podium, not a one of you would say, "That's nice, rabbits happen." You would say, "Why?" You would assume that it had to have some adequate cause. So you'd look up the roof. Did it fall down from the roof? You'd look under the podium. Is he a magician? Did he have a rabbit there and he stuck it there when I wasn't looking? Did he have it up his sleeve? Maybe it's a fake rabbit. Let's poke it. No, it's a real rabbit. It's hopping around. Where could it have come from? And suppose you were all watching me very carefully, and suppose some camera was taking a picture, and a movie camera that was taking, let's say, 32 pictures every second. And you could play the film back, and you saw that at second number 44.1, there was no rabbit, and at second 44.2, there was a rabbit. And he didn't come from anywhere, he just appeared. Would you then say, "Oh, well, rabbits happen"? No. Something has to cause it. Well, if it's not a physical cause, if there's no possible physical cause for that rabbit, then you probably think it's a hallucination. I'm a hypnotist. It's not a real rabbit at all. I'm seeing things that aren't there. He's hypnotizing me. That's a cause. Suppose you even eliminated that. Suppose you could be absolutely certain that there was no physical cause and no human mental cause for your seeing that rabbit. Would you then say, "Oh, well, rabbits happen"? No. What would you say? God created a new rabbit. See, creation and even miracle does not violate the law of causality. You don't have a virgin birth without a God. You don't have a resurrection without a supernatural force. You don't have something that nature can't produce without some cause that's greater than nature. So your third explanation, if it's not physical and if it's not mental, is supernatural. And that doesn't violate causality. God can create a rabbit. He created a lot of them in the first place. He could do another one. He banged out the Big Bang 15 billion years ago. He can certainly bang out a lot of little bangs today. I can't understand the reasoning of people who can believe that God created the universe but don't believe in miracles. That's really swallowing an elephant and not swallowing a gnat. So nothing violates the principle of causality. Well, if you don't say rabbits just happen without a cause, why do you say a universe just happens without a cause? Well, maybe the universe was always here. Oh, even if it was always here, it has to have a cause. Why? Well, suppose this paper was always here. Nobody put it there. Why doesn't it fall down? Because the podium is holding it up. If it weren't for the podium, it would fall down. So the cause, the podium holding the paper up, and the effect, the paper not falling down, are simultaneous in time. But there still has to be a cause.